Hey guys, how's it going? I hope all of you are having a very, very, very good day or night, whatever time it is that you're from. And today's video is I just wanted to talk about like letting go of old cycles, like letting go of, I guess, like parts of yourself that you don't want to be anymore, or like maybe old thought patterns, things you used to do, um, things that were in your life, people that were in your life. You could have connections that maybe weren't very healthy for you. I mean, and it could have seemed like really good on paper and everything, but it turns out like, oh shit, this wasn't good for me, right? Not good. And that can suck. That can suck for a lot of reasons, because you're like, I spent so much time on this person, or I spent so much time doing X amount of things or on this, and you're like, man, was I really doing the right thing? Or, was I talking to the right person? Was this just a waste of time? And all these things just start going through your head, and it starts tearing you in all these different directions. Now you don't really know where to go. And that can be like kind of crippling at times in a way, because it's just like boom, 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 like all these things like in your head, because you're like, oh man, I took this new leap forward in my life, and you're like, oh no, was it really the right leap? Oh no, I don't know what's gonna come next. And it can frighten you, because you're like, I don't know what to look for. I don't know. It's just, it can be a lot. It can be a lot. Becoming a new person, becoming someone else, change, you know, and it can be really hard. It can be hard to change. And it can seem like you're being careless to some people, or not careless, like, as in like, let me try to explain what I mean by that. It can seem to other people like you don't care about anything, or like, or you're basically just being an asshole, or like, oh man, he doesn't give a shit. That's not true. You can cut out old habits and old things out of your life that aren't good for you, and still have peace, and still be at peace with yourself, and what those things brought you at one point in time, that they might not have brought you anymore, which is why you had to step into this new area of your life and change. Maybe somebody else came in, or maybe an opportunity came in, or maybe you're just changing, as a person, and these things don't fit anymore. They don't fit. And sometimes it's hard to come to terms with the fact that pieces of you from the past don't fit anymore, and you're like, oh man, I had to let go of this. And sometimes you don't process it all in the moment. You just let it go, and then it hits you later, and you're like, man, that was just a part. That was a part of me, in a way. And now it's not. Now I have to change, and that's what like the hard thing can be. Is just letting go. Letting go of things that don't serve you anymore. Letting go of people that don't need to be in your life. This could be friendships, even family, and I know in my life I'm, getting ready to, I guess, make the next plan in my life, make the next steps in my life. I can't really, I'm supposed to, spirit's telling me to, my spirit guides are telling me to like keep this plan on the down low, don't talk about it too much. And because I feel like some people around me very close to me, or say they're very close to me, like, don't really have my best interest at heart. So I'm not sure. So I kind of feel like that's maybe why they're not telling me. They're telling me to like not talk about it so much. So that's been weighing on me a lot recently too, and I've just been going through a lot, and you know, during this transition that's about to occur. And the reason I brought all this up about, it's just, changing. It's just, sometimes when you change, you have to let go of what, what once was to have what will be. And it's hard. Like I said before, it's hard. But you got this. We got this, guys. We're going to do this. We're going to try to be the best versions of ourselves, and we're going to wake up every day and be grateful that we're alive. And, you can always come here and sit with me and talk, and I will be here. I ain't going anywhere yet. I know I don't post that much, but I'm going to try, And whatever you're going through, whatever's going on in your life, no matter what, you always have the key, you always have the key to your success. And, you can make new memories. You can make new memories with the person you're growing into. And, I feel like a lot of good is coming for all of us. And sometimes we just have to let things go, and move on, and move into the present moment, and be who we're meant to be, and do the things we're meant to do, and say the things we're meant to say. And that's pretty much it. It's what we got to do. And I just want to say I love each and every one of you. I know I don't want to get too emotional here, but I do. I don't know many of you. I just know that some of you like watching my videos, and I appreciate that more than anything. That means the world to me. I'm just some strange soul on the internet that you've come across. And hopefully you got some sort of positive message out of this, man. That's all I want to do. I want to be good, I don't want to be a bad person. I want to be a good person. I want to do good for the world. I want to bring hope, not destruction. I want to bring life, not death, even though death is part of life. So in a way, that's a contradiction, I guess. But, we'll get into contradictions later in alchemy. But anyway, before I get off topic, this means the world to me, and I like having an outlet that I can get out and just talk, But yeah, I hope that all of you are doing okay with whatever process that you're going through. I know some of us are going through different ones, but whatever it is, you got this, and, just you're not alone, man. We're all in this together. And I hope that, all of you can have some peace. I wish nothing but the best for every single one of you. And lots of love. And I hope that you can find who you're meant to be. Peace out. Have a good one. I'll see you guys later.